hear like a
chime. I heard that outside too.
like a buzzing, like a buzz, like a. Is that what you're talking about? The chime
I
ting?
was referring to the wind chime outside, but I didn't hear any buzzing.
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Is it?
You're right on the stairs.
Yeah, but is the timer going? Oh, okay. Because a lot of times I'll put it on, I'm like, oh, that was just wonderful. All right, is it still going, you guys? Okay,
Yeah, the ball's
we're gonna turn this on now so that you can talk to us. See if they sit down here. That was just me putting it down. Okay. If we don't get too much clear, because a lot of times, I don't know if you guys know about all of this right here, it does a lot of white noise. You can sometimes make out what they're saying, but you really got to listen really good, and you also got to be careful, because 1,000 spirits will come through and say what they need to say. It's just certain ones you'll hear their voice, or you'll hear something that they used to say, or you'll hear them answering us. But you also want to be kind of careful, because a lot of spirits will do trickery. They love to do trickery.
Lovely.
Yeah. So, where'd my water go? Oh, never mind. I put it on the ground. Let me get this going, but it's gonna freak. Everybody's gonna jump. Jump.
The dog probably does.
Power on.
False space. Did you hear that? He said false space.
That's on us.
Why is it? Oh, okay. Okay. How many spirits is standing here with us? You say 3? Can you repeat that? Oh, that was a laugh. Did you hear that? Do you have anything you guys want to? Can you tell me who is visiting us right now? It's me. One of them said it's me. The other one said, can you tell us your names? Ellen, Evelyn, or Ellen, yeah, Evelyn. And that was an older lady, yeah. What did that say? All right, I'm going to interrupt you guys. I'm going to put the metrophonics in for them so that we can hear you just a little bit better. I don't mean to interrupt you guys. I know you're trying to say what you need to say, but we need it just a little bit more clearer. I mean, you don't like using this one, but if you guys get your Bluetooth on, can you please, let me see if mine ain't already connected to it. It might
Turn it off.
Let me just see if mine ain't connected already. And then
Mine's not on.
then we won't have to worry about it, because it'll, this is also going to scare you.
It's loud.
That's the only reason why I tell you we can put it down here. Let me get a drink. And I also, a lot of times you want to put, I will do it, but a lot of times when I do my investigations, I'll put the airplane mode in, airplane mode on, so that it doesn't have no interference.
Okay. So we need to do that on ours? No. No.
I'll do mine.
Yeah, and mine, yeah.
Okay, why don't you, okay. Don't mind those ones. Those are tricksters. I hear a big, like a, no, like a music box. You got a music box somewhere?
Those are.
Okay. One of them's playing. Or you got chimes? Music chimes? Oh, it's playing
I
right
can
now.
hear it, but it's, I don't know where it's coming from.
It sounds like it's coming from over that way.
Yeah.
And
it could be the
sound
wind
like
chime.
it sound like either a wind chime or a music box.
Yeah.
And you got your windows open, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll just never mind that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I always do. It's called debunking. You always got to do that because it could be a music box.
Right.
You know, I mean, you don't have none of that here. Then we. So why is it?
Power off. Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Oh, see, told you. Like somebody said Bronco. Okay, let's not start interrupting each other. And only the spirits that's here in this house can come through. Nobody else, because Mimi doesn't want to hear nobody else for right now. So, it sounded like it called me the bad word. It sounded like it said the B word. So how many spirits is with us right now? So how many, you gotta know how many of you is here. So how many of you are here? Just say stop. Well, why do I need to stop? I need to talk to you so that you can get help. Can you tell me your name? Can you say your name? Yes. He says yes. Can you tell me your name? Just Paul or Tom. That was a lady.
It's okay.
It's okay with them. Okay, there's too many of you coming through. I just want the spirits that's here in this house. Fine. He's like, fine. Like he's kind of upset. Can you say your name? The male spirit, can you say your name? Oh my God. He's cussing. He said something about the F word.
Driver.
Yeah, he said that in mother.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, he's cussing that spirit. You know, can you ask him?
Why are you upset?
Yeah, don't say anything.
Why are you upset?
He says something. So it's true. Yeah. Yeah, you passed away. Why are you hanging out here? I don't got it. Leave me. That's him talking, but they're kind of interrupting it. I'm trying to, I don't know, I don't want to say his name because I want him to say it.
Are you angry?
No. Why? Oh, get out of my room. Why do I need to get out? I'm not in your room right now. Was that you pushing me out of your room? Me. Or maybe. Sounds like he's kind of having a little bit of trouble talking. But. How many of you here standing with us? 3. Can you 3 tell me your names? Me. Well, how are we going to know who me is? Your soul. Is that my soul? Let's say something about sister. Is there a child that's running around here? Me. Wow, they're saying a lot. Says something about I'm not social. I'm not that social. How about I come up to your room? Can you say your name, the gentleman, so we know who we're actually talking to? Some of those you don't. Something about he's cold. He says I'm cold. So they called Mimi to come in. They called me to come. God, not the hiccup. They called me in to come to talk to you and see what you needed to be helped. What can I do to help you? It's my life. One of them said, but I don't know if that's the one that's actually here. It might be somebody coming through.
Right.
That's why I said don't listen to some of them because they'll. As soon as I open up that door, they're like, "Yay! The door's open. Mimi's talking to us." So that's why I said,
Yeah.
I'm only talking to the 3 spirits that's here in this house. All you other ones, you guys got to be quiet. Purdy. That's like almost like a music. But you said it's.
5
So is that a microphone? What does that actually do?
It's the app. It's called Nitrophonics. It's I've always I don't like to use too many apps, but this one I really like because I get a lot of the answers are clearer, and there's a lot of them that really, or else I wouldn't be using it. I've heard a lot of answers back that totally somebody is over there sitting and they'll have it hiding it kind of, and the spirit will tell me, and they'll be like, that's what we had, you know. So I kind of go with this one because it really is a little bit more clear. But those other apps, I'd leave them alone because a lot of them are just not very good. And this one right here, I don't like using it too much because when you open it up, it's like basically like you're doing. Most of these things that we use is almost like opening up a Ouija board.
Pandora's box.
And it's like as soon as you make contact with one, the other one's like, oh, wait a minute, I want to talk to you, I want to talk to you. But that's why I always tell them, no, only the spirits that's here in this house is the ones I want to talk to. Which they said there was 3 of them, so that's the only ones that we're going to be listening for. And the other ones, they might get mad, but I'm going to tell them that they can't come through. They're not going to stay here with you.
Yeah.
So. I thought, but that I can't tell because you have windows open. But I thought I heard somebody say upstairs something without this. It sounded like a gentleman. Stop this for a second. Is that neighbors maybe? I hear some. It's almost like when you play a radio and somebody's talking. Like
I can, do you want me to shut all the windows? Or leave them open? Because it could be coming from my patio door, windows open.
Okay.
And that's not, but this window in the kitchen is.
Well, when I do the initial investigation,
We'll shut it.
at a nighttime, so I'll do at night. I might just be the one to come in here. I might not even bring my partner in here because if it makes you feel comfortable that I'm just in here, then that's what we'll leave it as. And I'll walk around because by then I'll be able to get my night vision because I have to rebuy another one, and we have to turn off all these lights and
Awesome.
and then again I kind of want him so that he can go down in that crawl space.
Yeah, because it's at that first.
Yeah, it's in the crawl space. So they like to hide in dark places. He's trying to make his self known. He's trying to say what he needs to say, but he's like so like when you're confused, you don't know that you're past. He still kind of living like he's alive. But then that day that when he saw himself going, it kind of gave him a little bit. But that's why he said, "It's true, I'm dead."
So he didn't even know it.
Yeah. So he was just saying that just now. He goes, "It's true, I'm dead." So it was like a shock to him. Because he thought maybe he was still there. That's why we felt him walking through. And that's why when he was standing in the doorway, like, you're not coming in my room.
Right.
Because he's thinking he's still alive. And why is this chick coming in my room? Excuse me? Who are you to come inside my room? Right. You know, so just now he probably got us talking to him and he got that just like he was shocked. And so now he might start making just a little bit more trying to contact. But right now, one of them's doing the back and forth up the stairs, up, back, down. There. I'm not going to continue this. I'll probably bring out the SP7 just a little bit more. Yeah, it's annoying, that white noise, but I don't like running this too long because too many of them come through.
Yeah.
This brings way too many because then they're like, "Hey, Mimi's open for business." No, I'm not open for business. I'm not open for business. Y'all can't come visit. This is not our house to come visit. So.
Okay.
Trying to think of something else that we can use that we can maybe I mean, you already seen some of this stuff. I mean, they are making their presence here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And this isn't even active
and
party
this is
time.
during the daytime.
Oh, at night, this would be a.
Tonight, it might be just a little bit amped up.
Oh, I'm sure, because I know when I.
Now that they know Mimi's been here to make contact, they're like, well,
Yeah. Oh my God.
somebody's here to
I'm
talk
glad
to
you're
us.
staying.
Somebody's here to talk to us, so now.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
sad. Honey,
Yeah.
that they are trying.
Well,
to
he didn't know he was gone. That's why he said, oh, it's true,
Well, that's sad.
I'm gone.
That
So,
is sad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can help him to where he can go where he's happy. Okay. You don't have to be mean. That was like a stomp right there.
Almost like kicked you back.
Yeah. Well, if you want to come up here and sit, you can sit right there. There's a whole chair right there for you to sit. Let's not be mean at Mimi, because I'm not trying to be mean at you. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out some other things that you can play with. The only thing that I can think of is those cat balls and that. Other than this, I don't really want to turn it on. I'll turn on the other one so that you can talk. And I think that's what you were going for, because I don't know what. Nope, camera.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that. It was this one's like
So,
open.
can you lift above, like, 4 stairs?
Yeah, you can pick it up and go move it. It's all good.
You know?
Yeah.
To see it, you mean if he touches it up high?
Yeah, you can put. Oh,
You don't want me to, huh?
you don't want nobody to touch that. You want us to move it up there? It could be he wants you to move it up there.
Wow, he's really talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that.
Or I'll move it if you want.
I mean, I'll
We'll take this one right here and
Yeah,
put it
give it
way
a-
up onto the top and see.
Okay.
It's. I mean, they're not gonna hurt you. I don't feel that. They may get a little bit aggressive because they're trying to be known. But if you go up just a little ways, and yeah,
Well, immediately lit up.
and just wait for a moment
Oh.
because then it'll.
Go
Yeah,
up,
because of him
right,
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
You put that other cat ball up there. You want to play with that one? Jump to that one. Is it lighting up or no? Okay. Well, maybe take some moment. I mean, they're really liking that one. That's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys really want me to do some more of this, I can, or if you don't, it's all good too. We can, I mean, just see if we can get them to.
Well, I think it's pretty apparent that there's something
Yeah.
that's,
Well,
joining us.
before I leave, I can go around. I'm gonna go up there, and I'm gonna tell him that I'm just here to help him, to talk to him. Well, if he can hear me now, but I'm just here to talk to him, to maybe get him to move on if he wants to move on from here, but he might be comfortable. I mean, he's not hurting, harming, but then again, we don't know what's making you sick. And you were telling me that you might have felt a little child. I want to be careful of that because a lot of spirits, they'll portray themselves to be something they're not.
Yeah.
And we kind of want to get
To the
to the bottom of that, because if it's not something, I mean, if it's making you feel, it might not be him that's doing it, because was that stuff happening to you before?
Yes.
Okay.
So really.
So it might have been antagonizing or doing what to him, what it was doing to you. That's why he did.
But he did.
It
That's what me and my son wondered about.
Yeah.
That's the first thing we said.
Is it the demon was mean to him,
Or-
the spirit?
or
The
God.
demon?
Spirit. Yeah.
That's the
There's
demon.
not a demon in here. There's not. I would have felt it.
Okay.
And one thing that a demon will do is You'll feel hotness. You'll smell, it's like a sulfur. Have you ever been like, it's kind of horrible to say, but like around a morgue or like somewhere where there's like a
Yeah.
body, death? It has like that smell, but it also has like a sulfur smell to you.
I haven't
To it.
smelled that.
And that you want to say, demons will be very manipulating. They will portray themselves to be children to get you vulnerable, and they're not children. I would have known when I came in here. I do feel the two spirits because they really made themselves known up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the one that was in your room. I don't know for sure if that is a child or if it is portraying itself to be a child. Him, I know he's there because he was standing in his doorway, not wanting me in his privacy. What is a woman doing in my privacy? Kind of feeling. That's what I kept feeling. Like you gotta get out of my privacy, my space, my area.
Yeah, see, all of this has been going on way before this happened with him. So he's just another entity in here on top of the first one, which is the one that I really tried to figure out, you know.
Yeah.
If it's a male or a female or a child or...
Well, right now, with it saying in the crawl space, that's probably where it's at because I came in here. So it's going to hide from me.
Right.
So that's why I said if it is a bad one, I don't feel it yet, but it could be hiding from me. And that's why they said crawl space because they're trying to tattletale up on it. They're trying to say it's in the crawl space.
Ooh, and I hate
So
the crawl space.
it could have, as soon as I get in here, because a lot of things, they don't like me because they know that I'll confront them.
Right.
Because like I told you, my husband, he'll have a hard time with me because sometimes he'll go with me, and he don't like it. But there's certain things that portray themselves to be uglier or these things that they are, and in all actuality, they probably do look like that because they're demons. But me, I don't get scared of them. I confront them, and they don't like that. So when I confront them, I, put barriers or I try to get them out the best way that I can get them out.
Does it go the other way, where like a demon will, or a nice person will portray a demon?
Yeah.
A nice spirit will portray a demon.
Yeah.
Try to be mean.
Yeah.
Even though they really can't.
You know what they always say. I've heard this many times, and I kind of started thinking about it myself because a lot of spirits in life, they're nice, sweet. There's some that are just plain hateful, and in death, they're the same. There's some spirits that they just continue to be
Naughty.
mean in life and in death and in spirit.
Wow.
And they will portray themselves to be darker than what they are. Because in all actuality, they kind of are dark because of them being mean.
Right.
But they're not truly demons. They'll portray themselves to be horrible, mean, angry, but you'll feel it. It radiates. There's another spirit that is a lot of times they call them shadow figures.
Oh, I've heard of
They're not actually, they've never been human to begin with. It's actually people's energy, it's bad things that's happening, and it kind of builds up this little thing, this little package, as we call, a shadow figure. So sometimes they could be very, very mean. They could do things, they move things. I call them tricksters. Some of them could be tricksters. They'll take your phone and move it around, and then when you come back, there's your phone again. And you're like, what the? I just looked there. What? I mean, because I had one at my house, and my husband would be yelling because he's a smoker, and his pipes and everything would end up missing. He's like, Mimi, who's visiting you? And I'm like, nobody's visiting me. What do you mean? And then all of a sudden he'd go back, and there it's all sitting there. He's like,
Really?
he's all, you need to tell your spirits to stop coming in here and visiting. And I'm like, they're not my spirits.
Right.
And so, yeah, now that he's got that, he's like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
They can see me.
Yeah, the other ball isn't doing anything that's up higher, but these two are.
Yeah. So he's got the hang of that. One of them's got the hang of it, that they're playing with it, because it's like, oh, you can see us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how cool. Maybe you'll get something on your camera. That would be really great. You know, to get some type of an image or.
But yeah, now that you know, and now that we got that, yeah, you got somebody here, and I felt them. But I only felt 2. They said 3, so I'm trying to figure out where this third one is. Is he the one that's in the crawl space?
Maybe the third one is the one in the crawl space.
Is he the one in the crawl space, or is he the one portraying to be a child and he's not? Or is there really a child upstairs
Mm-hmm.
and we already know he's there?
And I don't think it's my sister. She's in an urn in my closet. But
Oh, well, there's a lady talking.
yeah.
I've heard a lady several times.
Yeah.
I mean, my sister.
And they were being kind of mean about calling somebody a bee.
Well, that would be her.
You know, and I do have ashes of people up there. Little bits of this,
Oh.
little bits of that. I do. I have
Why do you guys do that?
You know, I don't know. But I have
That's
Grandma
like
Betty up
kinda-
there. I've got Esther. I got Holly and Dad.
Don't you think that's kind of just, what is it, desecrating?
Maybe. And I've got 3 dogs' ashes in here. There's a lot of.
Some of my families do that too. Me personally, I don't believe that because that's like,
Separating them.
it's, let's just say, okay, that's your vessel.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer part of that. So
Right.
what you guys are doing is you're just getting the vessel that they were in,
Right.
Shell.
and the shell
And
vessel.
yeah.
Their spirits are just roaming around. They're looking at you all crazy, like, what
Oh,
in
dear
the?
God, I'm gonna be in the
Why you
backyard
guys
jumping out
got me?
ashes.
Why you guys got me like treasures or like
Right.
little, you
Yeah.
know, trinklets, little
Mhm,
things?
mhm.
My family did that one of my cousins, the cousin I
Yeah.
talked about.
Yeah.
They put ashes in, or maybe it was my aunt. They put ashes of her in their necklace, and I'm
or
like,
ring.
why are you guys walking around with that on you?
Yeah, I just saw a thing yesterday. You could do cremation rings. The ashes are literally in a ring.
I mean, that's to each their own, to each
Right.
their own. But me personally, the way I feel, because I'm Navajo, and the way I feel is that's kind of like just desecrating.
Navajo, like from
I'm
Navajo Nation, like
I'm
Little Rock
Hopi.
area.
Hopi. And she can even what I need to also talk to her about too is, I don't know if you believe in all this either, but there's crystals that you can wear.
Yeah,
I
believe in crystals.
wear them because it's the only way that protects you, and you need something that's gonna keep that energy from hitting you so
Oh
much.
God,
on here.
yes, because it would just be very interesting.
So where
to
do we do
see.
that?
You go into, there's several different stores, but you kind of want to be careful.
There was one right here on North College.
Crystal Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you go in there, you'll go in and I like telling my clients this, but do your own kind of research on like your birthstone, your certain things, like you want to kind of go with that crystal. You want to also go with something that is protective for her, to where it keeps that energy. They'll be around her, but they cannot absorb her energy from her, and that's what's making her sick. Because what they're doing is they're doing this, and it's like sucking the energy, doing all these things to her, and she needs a crystal to prevent that. Like if she wears it, like always wear it.
And where's this place at?
Crystal Joy is over there on North College, in Old Town.
I know where it is.
Do you?
Yep.
Well, we're gonna
There's
go there.
also another place, and it's they have the littler crystals, but I kind of would go with Crystal Joys because I really like them.
That's really interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Are they open tonight?
Saturday 5:20, probably not. Maybe.
We're gonna
Look
find
it up.
out, 'cause we're gonna go down there.
It would be so interesting, though, you need to see
I'm gonna
my
turn
health,
Yeah,
my health itself.
we'll go ahead and turn this off, and
Yeah, Beamer, come here.
can finish later on. I
Yeah.
do an investigation.
And then I was just thinking when I was in the bathroom, I'm gonna have to, when you're ready to do the dog place, whether it's the